Hello, and welcome to Amberly's Butterfly Beauty Studio. Today, I would like to talk to you in the studio about inner highlight and contour. Believe it or not, when you put your foundation on and you do your highlighter and your contour, it is beautiful. Not yet, it's beautiful, but yet you can do it from the inside. Bring that glow from the inside out so that you're youthful, you're fresher, and you're just more appealing. No matter if your skin is mature or baby smooth. I would like to show you something that I have picked up and I want to try. I've been doing inner highlighter for quite some time now. Learned that trick from a person. I will get back with you on that. But this Sculpt and Glow kit from the Five Below looks like it's going to be an easier way to do an inner highlight. For $5, you get one, two, three, four, five, six, seven pieces. Most people sell this sponge for like $2, just the sponge alone. Then you have your contour here, your different colors of highlighter here, and illuminating here. Why don't we get started and let's just see what we can come up with today. First, I have to say the packaging is quite cute. Very blingy, very showy. Has you a little guide on the back that, let me see, I would say is fair to middling. Part of it's easy to understand, part of it's not. Okay? First of all, the sponge, I like it. It's interesting. I like the flat part on this side. You see, it's flat. We'll press firmly and flat just against the skin. Then you have the round part. I have to say the sponge feels decent on the skin. Now it feels different than this one though. This one is more, it has more give. I can say there's a difference. So I'm going to use their sponge today as well as my brushes. I'm going to take out the highlighters. One is like a pinkish lavenderish color. One is almost like I would say a seafoam green. We're going to try all these out. Let me go ahead and get my package open first. So I got my highlighters out, my illuminating out, and my contour is coming out. Now, these look almost metallic and glowy. That's why I would definitely not use these contours on the outside of the foundation. I mean, I really believe this is before. These are definitely tools that they produce to go on before your foundation and definitely before the powder. You know what I'm saying? The setting powder. So I would say I have in between all of these round shapes, so this really won't work for me. I can't go by just one of these. And it's okay if you don't have an absolute oval or absolute round face, an absolute rectangle face, or an absolute heart-shaped face. Don't worry about having to go absolutely exactly like one of these pictures. You may have to mix one or two pictures and find your own self and what you feel comfortable in. Personally, I need to mix all of these pictures and come up with just my own style or my own shape. So I would say my shape was definitely an oval, round, square, heart. Is the only way I could say it. I'm going to say let's go with contour first. I particularly, oh, yes, we're going to do these colors. Here's this color of contour. Just 1 second. I messed up. Dang it. Okay. I've got to learn to edit, and I'm sorry. I will try to learn to edit that out. But we are live. So this fell. Okay. Here's this color. I have to say I love it. Does it have a name? There's no names on these girls, but keep in mind 7 pieces for $5. So here's the next contour color. Don't know if y'all can see that too well, but it definitely says that it is the contour color. Okay, so this one is this one right here. Okay, let's set these to the side. Well, no, I'm going to go ahead and contour. So I like to take a brush, a longer, thinner brush, put it to my ear, to the tip of my lip. See? And for beginners, go ahead and dent your skin a little bit. It's okay. Make sure your skin is moisturized. Mine is very moisturized. Just dent your skin. See how I left a little mark there? It'll go away. Don't worry. So I'm just going to go through here. Okay? I'm going to do a mark on this side. Same thing. From the tip of my ear to the outer of my lip. See that? Just kind of push through. You'll feel it because it'll be right underneath your jawbone. So you'll feel where it goes. Let me see if I can get close enough to you. See that little mark it left? Just follow along the mark. Okay? And those two should be pretty well lined up. Okay? Now, from here, since I part my hair to this side, I'm going to go up through here and kind of give myself over this way. Now, I like to contour my nose. I used to not. I didn't even know you could contour your nose. Then I found out you could, and that it turns out really nice. So I'm going to go in like this, the contour on my nose. Then let's bring out the bottom lip and make it a pouty lip, okay? Just the bottom part. Now I'm going to use something else for the bottom of my jaw, this flabby part, I would say. But I do think that since this came with the kit, we're going to use it all. So let's go ahead and add some of this. Maybe at the slider at the top, towards the bottom, just a little bit through here. And this isn't something I would normally go for, but since it's in the kit, I'm just going to go ahead and use it. You know what I mean? Don't waste anything. We're going to give it a try. Okay. So I'm going to set these aside. You know, since this is the kit, I'm not going to go and get a different product out. I'm going to go ahead and use this one because I do contour down here. So we have that. You see what I did? I went right on the bone, right through here, and right through here. Now, if you do this, ladies, keep in mind you're going to have a certain way that you're going to need to brush this out. So keep watching the video and you'll find out exactly how I do this. So now let's go. I'm going to wipe this off my hand. Let's go into what they are calling our highlighters. Now, there's two of them in this kit. Let me grab the other one right here. So this one's like a pinky lavendery color that I have to say I really like. You know that pregnancy glow that you get? That pretty pregnancy glow? Like right at first when you don't even know and people's like, you got the glow. That's what that reminds me of right there. And then here's this one. This one's like a bluey greeny. I don't mind it. I kind of like it too. Same thing. Yeah. And people often like to know about the smells. These don't smell like anything to me, and I have a pretty sensitive nose. I would like to go in with the pink first. Add it through different places. Pink on the nose to highlight. Pink on the cupid's bow. Even on the lips. Right up through here. And let's just make us a heart, and you'll see why later on. Now, I'm going to set this to the side in case I decide I need it again in a minute. And that's okay, ladies, in the process of makeup. Because it is a process, you do have steps that you can take and what goes in order, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you also have a process to go in and touch it up and to make it look perfect and blend. So we're going to add some of this color. Doesn't have a name on it, but we do know this is from Sculpt and Glow. This is made by the company, The Color Workshop. I got this at the Five Below. I paid cash for it. I do like it so far. Thought it was interesting. I thought it would make it easier for those days that I'm in a hurry and I'd like to get out the door to go to work, take the kids to school, what have you. This bluish color, I'm going around the eyes. Even going to go on the eyes. Because what if we don't want to add a whole bunch of makeup today? We don't have to. I love full color eye looks. You guys know that. And you'll know it even more when you get to watching more and more of my videos. So hit that subscribe button. Hit the alarm. Hit that bell so you'll know when I have videos coming out. Now this one says illuminating. Put it down through here. Okay. And I'm going to add this other illuminating. Doesn't say if you're supposed to use all the colors or not. So I'm just doing what I feel like I need to do. I mean, all of it came with it. So yeah, I'm going to use it all. Here we go. Yes, I'm putting some on my eyes. So we added our illuminator. We've added our highlighter. We've added our sculpting colors and our bronze. Now we're ready to go ahead and finish sculpting out. I'm going to use their sponge, which doesn't tell me, again, there's no directions really. Doesn't tell me whether I should get it wet or should I use it dry. We really don't know on the box. There's no directions. And I find that often, a lot of times with the cheaper makeup, the less expensive makeup, not that the product is not just as good as the Sephora brand or whatever else. Sometimes the cheaper brands are actually better. Yes, sometimes the less expensive brands of makeup are actually better than the most expensive brands that I have tried to use. But one thing that I find is there are usually no instructions with the cheaper brands of makeup. Now, I think this is a bargain for $5. I think this is going to help us out when we're in a hurry. But how is it going to help us if we're in a hurry and we don't know what we're doing? You know, we have to be taught too. We have to teach each other. That's what our community is all about. So we're going to take the flat side of the brush, the sponge, excuse me. We're going to go through and we're just doing our inner highlight at this point. And I can tell you right now, the sponge is just picking it up, smearing it around, and wiping it off. I don't really know that it's going in my skin. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, let me try it on the nose. That usually shows. Oh, I like it on the nose. So on the nose, you go down the highlight, the bronzing area, then you go take it down. This is how you sculpt out. See? See the line up through here, the darker line. We're going to take it down and kind of blend it in with our highlighter. Don't bring your highlighter up and blend with this, or your nose will not sculpt out correctly, and it'll make your face look a bit different. Now, up through here, I know I sometimes like a sponge up through here. That's looking pretty good. Well, I don't know. It looks like I put lipstick up there. See? I thought I was going to love this brand. I thought it would help me in a hurry. I don't know. Let me switch. I really think it's the sponge. I'm going to set the sponge to the side. I think that's going to be good to try with maybe our foundations later on. But let's use a brush and see if there's a difference. Oh, I'm liking it much better already. I'm more comfortable with the brush. It's doing what I've wanted it to do, what I'm basically demanding it to do, and asking of the product. And I go in with my bronze first. Now, right here on the cheek, did y'all notice? Do not go down, go up, and kind of in circular motion. You ready? So we go up, and we're kind of going in a circular motion, kind of tapping and rounding. Now, you can bring it into the illuminator and the highlighter some, but you don't want it in there a whole lot because then you're going to not get your contoured, sculpted area out. Okay. Now, I am going to have to add some more because the sponge definitely wiped it away. I think the sponge would be good, like I said, if you had a darker foundation and you needed to use it, but maybe didn't need as much of the foundation left on. I think it would be okay to use that sponge or at least try it. Maybe you're supposed to wet it. Some sponges you are, some sponges you aren't. So who knows? There was no instructions. We'll just have to try it both ways at another time. So we've got that. See how the brush done so much better? And it gave me what they mean by sculpted is right through here. You have your jawbone highlighted. You're going to blush this part, girl. This is going to have your blush. This is your bronzing and your contour. Okay? So we're contouring and sculpting is what we're doing. Now down here, I grab it from here and pull it down. Grab it and pull it down. Okay? And I will say, it's not even leaving my brush a smell. So that's good. I cannot stand the smell of some of these contours. Some of these contour and highlighter sticks, some of them will have an odor that smells almost like dirty feet. I am not kidding you. This one doesn't have an odor to it like that. Now, this one does. This one has a chemical smell, and this one's the Alta. Very much of a chemical smell. And this one wasn't cheap, you guys. This was not cheap. So I'm telling you, for the fact that this was $5, once I switched to a brush, I do think it's worth it. Now, this is my inner highlight. Okay? Now, I don't need to set this with powder or anything. Say we're just doing a look of like, I just want to freshen up before my hubby comes home from work so we can sit down and have a meal together as a family. You know, you can do this look. Maybe put some blush on your cheek and just go with it. So this is the inner highlight. This gets done before the foundation, okay? I know back in the day, I'm 38 years old, and I was taught, nope, your foundation first. No, your foundation doesn't always go first. Ladies, I've been retaught. I have learned a lesson, and I am loving this new way. In the summertime, I don't even add very much powder then, and I'm more moist in the summer than I am in the winter. I tend to have very dry skin, so maybe that's why I'm enjoying this so much. I tell you what, I'm going to keep playing with this kit. Probably going to use it. In fact, I know I'm going to use it in some upcoming videos. I got some other ways to teach you to contour at a different later date and time. And I'm also going to show you in another video coming up on how this inner highlight is going to make our outer highlight much more natural looking and beautiful. So, from my beautiful butterfly studio to yours, come back and see us again. Bye-bye.